Trump and tech leaders launch $500 billion Stargate AI project drawing criticism.
I think it's pronounced Skynet.
It is pronounced Skynet. Yes, we are subsidizing our subjugation here. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Bias distribution. We've got pretty equal reporting with a 77% high factuality. Sources. I pulled the first story that I could find from the Asia Times because it says it's center leaning and very high factuality.
Good choice.
So let's go over here and read this article from the Asian Times about Trump investing in AI. So Trump's Stargate is a bold reach for AI's next frontier.
Trump.
In one of
the
his
next frontier. These are the voyages of a man who poops his pants.
Yep. In one of
and his quest for more AI images of cartoon characters pregnant and lactating.
I love the news. In one of his first moves as the 47th president of the United States, Donald Trump announced a new $500 billion project called Stargate to accelerate the development of artificial intelligence in the U.S.
Yeah.
Because there's no actual intelligence here. He needs something to run his administration.
Well, I was going to import it with the H-1B, but everyone got mad, so we're just going to have to build intelligence.
We're just going to invest in AI. The project is a partnership between three large tech companies, OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle. You know which one is not included in that list?
Grok?
Grok. Yeah. Wonder if that's going to come back to bite him. Trump called it the largest AI infrastructure project by far in history and said it would help keep the future of technology in the U.S. But tech billionaire Elon Musk, however, had a different take, claiming without evidence on his platform X that the project's backers don't actually have the money. You're right. The United States government doesn't have the money to fund this. We're not getting $600 billion from Saudi Arabia or anything. X, which is not included in Stargate, is also working on developing AI, and Musk is a rival to OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman.
Notably, the two hate each other.
Oh, yes, they do.
Absolutely despise each other.
They're not friends.
Let them fight.
Yeah. So the infighting is great. I love it. I'm here for it. Alongside announcing Stargate, Trump also revoked an executive order signed by his predecessor, Joe Biden, that was aimed at addressing and controlling AI risks, which we talked about in a previous episode.
Sure.
Seen together, these two moves embody a mentality common in the tech department that can best be summed up by the phrase, move fast and break things.
Like electrical grids and supply chains and things like that. Look, I am a futurist. I absolutely am. I love the concept of developing new technologies. I honestly think that the AI project is incredibly important in very specific regards. And I do like the cutting edge of leaning into new stuff. The singularity is nigh, that sort of thing. But the possibility of like the damage that this kind of thing can do shouldn't be understated. And I think this article probably is going to dive into that.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. We'll see.
All right.
We're going to learn as we read. The U.S. is already the world's front runner when it comes to AI development. The Stargate project will significantly extend its lead over other nations. It will see a network of data centers built across the U.S. These centers will house enormous computer servers necessary for running AI programs such as chatbot GPT. These servers will run 24/7 and require significant amounts of electricity and water to operate, which we have also spoken about on this show. According to a statement by OpenAI, construction of the new data centers as part of the Stargate is already underway in the U.S. state of Texas. We're evaluating potential sites across the country for more campuses as we finalize definitive agreements. And look at this picture of Mr. fucking Sam Altman alongside the Oracle CEO and
a hobbit.
Yeah. Look at
he's a little hobbit.
He is.
I want to put him in a little cage and give him snacks.
Yeah,
Who is that guy? Whomst is that? No, who is that guy?
You're talking about the SoftBank CEO, Masayoshi Son?
His name is Maya?
No, it's Masayoshi. Sorry.
I'd call
Masayoshi.
him. I'd call him Mushy.
Mushy.
I go,
Mushy.
good morning, Mushy.
Okay, let's not be
just feed him
let's
like
not be
little
derogatory
treats
or anything. Like, Jesus Christ. An imperfect but promising order. Shut the fuck up, Jeff Holiday.
Sorry.
the increased investment into AI development by Trump is encouraging. It could help advance the many potential benefits of AI. For example, AI can improve cancer patients' prognosis by rapidly analyzing medical data and detecting early signs of the disease.
Absolutely, which is awesome.
Right. But when it starts misdiagnosing because like it's been given bad information, I don't know. Could be a good thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, I understand. It's just the potential.
These concerns, these issues that people might have, but now there's no regulatory laws in place. Remove anything. We don't need regulatory shit on this. Just let it go at full speed. Break things, including people. Break things. People's fine. Whatever. But Trump's simultaneously revocation of Biden's executive order on the safe and secure and trustworthy development of use in AI is deeply concerning. It could mean that any potential benefits of Stargate are quickly trumped by its potential to exacerbate the existing harms of AI technology.
I see what they did there.
That was good. Yes, Biden's order lacked important technical details, but it was a promising start towards developing safer and more responsible AI systems. And like, let's not pretend that in like, okay, it was a bad order. We had to get rid of it. There were no specifications. They're not putting anything in its place. They're just removing it. They're taking the brakes off, and they're saying, look, this was bad, and they're not offering anything in alternatives. So.
Right.
One of the major issues it was meant to address was tech companies collecting personal data for AI training without first obtaining consent. Yeah, they're not going to do that now. AI systems collect data from all over the internet. Even if data are freely accessible on the internet for human use, it does not mean that AI systems should use it for their training. Also, once a photo or text is fed into an AI model, it cannot be removed. There have been numerous cases of artists suing AI art generators for the unauthorized use of their work, which is another huge problem. But let's not address the problems at all.
Right.
Another issue Biden ordered aimed to tackle the risk of harm, especially to people from minority communities. Most AI tools aim to increase accuracy for the majority. Without proper design, they can make extremely dangerous decisions for a few. For example, in 2015, an image recognition algorithm developed by Google automatically tagged pictures of black people as gorillas. The same issue was later... yeah, not good. But regulations are unnecessary, people. Remember that. The same issue was later found in AI systems of other companies such as Yahoo and Apple and remains unresolved a decade later because these systems are so often inscrutable even to their creators. This opacity makes it crucial to design AI systems correct from the start. Problems can be deeply embedded in the AI systems itself, worsening over time and becoming nearly impossible to fix.
Right. It's an inherent flaw in the very concept of AI modeling and like machine learning.
Right.
Once it's reinforced, a falsehood can then be almost concrete and immutable inside that model. It's one of the problems that they really need to tackle.
It's where the human concept of confirmation bias comes from.
Right.
And what we're doing is we are inherently taking the human concept of confirmation bias and we are injecting it into AI.
Well, we can't have fact checkers because that's just partisan cancel culture.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, and we have to curry favor with the current administration.
Listen, we might misdiagnose a cancer diagnosis and then produce the wrong vaccine to help the person get rid of the tumor, but at least we're not supporting cancel culture, okay?
Exactly.
We don't want people going to losing their gigs on daytime television because they said the N-word.
As AI tools increasingly make it, I'm trying to power through this. I'm sorry.
I got some cool stuff to add to it too. Once you're ready.
As AI tools increasingly make important decisions such as resume screening, minorities are being even more disproportionately affected. For example, AI-powered face recognition software more commonly misidentifies black people and other people of color, which have led to false arrests and imprisonment.
Awesome.
Weird. Trump's twin AI announcements in the first days of its second term as U.S. president show his main focus in terms of AI, and the biggest tech companies in the world is on developing even faster, more powerful AI systems. If we compare the AI systems with a car, this is like developing the fastest car possible while ignoring crucial safety features like seatbelts or airbags in order to keep it lighter and thus faster.
Or trying to make something super durable and strong, but it's a piece of shit that it will hurt you and explode like the Cybertruck.
For both cars and AI, this approach could mean putting the very dangerous machines into the hands of billions of people around the world.
So one of the funny unintended consequences of this, though, which I am very, very excited about, is that the whole thing about treating cancer is that using these AI models in a blood test, in theory, if it could get it to work right, which this would be great, in a blood test, they could detect that you're developing a certain type of tumor. They then take that, utilizing CRISPR, using mRNA technologies, make you a vaccine within 48 hours. It injects you, and your body flushes out the fucking cancer.
Right.
And that's it. And that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
That would be the end of cancer. The worst thing that we've had to deal with ever.
It seems like there's probably not enough profit in that, though, Jeff.
We'll get to the capitalism part of it eventually, but like the concept of it is so cool. But here's the thing: this is the best part. This is what makes this. This is why the world is wonderful, and it's so fun and so silly and so depressing, but great. Because the word mRNA was spoken. Check this out. What people are saying about this announcement. I want to make sure you're on camera while I read these to you.
Okay.
Sovereign Bra posted, Donald Trump will lose his base if he supports more mRNA vaccines. Mark my words. Chiropractor Ben Tapper.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Fuck you, Ben Tapper.
Get me off the planet. Second day in office, and he's pushing a cancer vaccine? Are you kidding me? Make no mistake, this will cause more harm than good. Health doesn't come from a needle. I want to see if I can literally make Matt die with words. Here, let's see.
You're well on your fucking way.
J.D. Eberly said, no one will be able to convince me to take any kind of mRNA shot. I would rather die from the Black Death than take an mRNA shot. That's, okay, bold. Trump is pushing mRNA vaccines. Well, I guess there will be no golden age. The Dems are the only people lying to us.
I mean, on the one hand, these people are completely grossly misinformed and stupid. But on the other hand, maybe they're starting to wake up to the fact that, like, Trump isn't going to be honest to you about everything. Like,
True.
Even if you're mistaken on what it is that he's being honest to you about, like...
They're accidentally stupiding themselves out of supporting Trump, which is hilarious.
I'm here for that. Whatever. Like, however we have to get there. Like, what do we have to do?
Evan Kilgore, the mRNA cancer vaccines discussed at Donald Trump's first press conference tonight were a big turnoff for a lot of right-wingers. The Trump administration must learn that his base largely despises him for Operation Warp Speed and how heavily experimental vaccines were pushed.
Good. Lose base members. Like, how did he get... Like, if you guys were so against these vaccines and shit, why did you vote for him? I don't know. Because Kamala would have made us get more vaccines, bro.
All the vaccines, bro. I didn't get the actual quote, but the Hodge twins were also pooping their pants over... Yeah, good old Hodge twins.
Are they still relevant?
I don't know.
God, I haven't seen them since, I think, 2018.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus.
But anyway, I thought that was like a nice little extra color to it.
Yeah.
But the possibility, the potential is there,
Sure.
Like, there could be some good stuff that comes from it.
But the people driving the car
yeah.
are like the dumbest people that we could put in charge.
Well, with Trump, I mean, the people behind Oracle, the people behind, ChatGPT and stuff. These are some pretty smart people, but they're also like bending over and getting drilled in the ass by Dumpy Trumpy.
Here's the problem, though. Like, we have seen over the past few years where the people at these companies who have a priority to keep AI safe and keep it regulated and keep it for the betterment of humanity have all resigned or been fired.
Or in some cases, mysteriously taken their lives.
Right.
Weird, spooky, strange.
Right. Again, another thing that we have talked about on this channel.
It's one of those things like it would be great. It would be great if we could go at this with some degree of sanity. And that's one of the things that I really liked about the last thing that Biden wanted to do with AI, which we were talking about, was making it like embracing AI technology, making America a leader in it as a developing technology, but also making sure that it was going to be as green as possible and non-disruptive to other people in the country.
Right.
But that's not what we're going to do now.
Yeah, that's not what's going to happen at this point. Like, the administration has clearly pointed out that, like, this isn't the way that they want to go. They want to get rid of regulation. They want to get rid of clean energy. We got to get rid of the windmills because they're making the whales crazy. So, anyway, that's that. That's our little update on AI for today. Thanks for checking out that video. Nightly News This Morning is sponsored by My Girlfriend's Brownies. That's not some strange company or a euphemism we're just really poor, and all we have to eat are my girlfriend's brownies. So if you like us, please make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, check out other videos, or, donate something, because like I said, this is all we got.
Yo, your girlfriend's brownies are really good.
What the fuck?